Okay, so I've showed you how to figure out percent composition of an element, and there's another problem she might see though as you're doing these. It might be one where they give you the mass of the compound that you have, and then they ask you how much of that mass is magnesium or how much is chlorine or whatever it is. So here you have that example. So it says if we have 5.5 grams of magnesium chloride, how much of that mass is magnesium? This one we've already kind of done the first process of percent composition, and then really if you didn't do this yet, you just go through the process where you figure out the percent composition for each element, and here we did that. We figure out how much is magnesium, how much is chlorine, the total is whatever magnesium and chlorine is, and we figured that out, 95.3, and then we divide each of the single masses of the elements and we figure out percents. So then if we want to figure out, if you have 5.5 grams of magnesium chloride, how much of that mass is magnesium, you just take the percent composition of magnesium, which we figured out to be 25.5, we multiply it into 5.5. But you have to remember that this is out of 100, so we move the decimal over 2 because it's a percent, and we would just go 5.5, we go times 0.255, and that'll tell us how much of that 5.5. So if we got our calculator, so we go 5.5 times 0.255, it's going to be 1.4. And we can even look, is it round up? Nope, 1.40 grams. So then if we did the other one, if we did this 0.755, we should see the chlorine should make it come back to 5.5. So let's do that. Okay. And this would be magnesium. This would be chlorine. And that would give us, go to our calculator, 5.5 times 0.755, and we get 4.1. 4.15, is it? Yes, 1.5. And then we'd add them together, plus 1.4. We'd see, might round up a little bit, maybe we shouldn't have rounded this one, but it's a reasonable answer. So looks good. That's how you do that. So if you're given us a gram and it's even less than the mole, it doesn't matter. You still have to figure out, look at this whole thing, figure out the percent composition just like we did in the other problem. And then once you figure this out, you then know the percent to multiply the total mass you have by, and it'll tell you how much of each element, how much of that total mass each element is. And that's how you do it.